Hey everybody, good evening, hope everyone is good. So let's wait for a few people to log on and then we shall get started. Bang on 8:30 if I make that right. So I can't see anything as of yet. Got people coming on now. There, yep, hey Stacey, hey Joe. Hey Sarah, hey Claire. Hold on, what's this coming up with bloody things on there? Hey, let's do this. Cool. Right, it's going to wait for a few more to get on and then we shall get started. Hey Naomi. Hey Helen, hey Lauren. Hey Tammy, good evening. Hope everybody's had a good day. Hey Joe. Here we go, a few people coming on now. So I'm just going to give it probably another minute of saying hello to everybody and then we shall get started. Hey Shell, hey Andrea, hey Lauren. Yeah, we're doing good now, we're doing good. Hey Rebecca. It's cool, isn't it? Hey Kim. Hey Naomi. Here we go, numbers are coming in now. Right, so we're getting started. Now, I've had a few messages about me going live because I think people enjoyed the energy on Monday and the craziness. So, tonight, what exciting motivation, there we go, exactly, what exciting motivation. So tonight, I am going to bring you motivation, I am going to bring you excitement, 100%, always do, that's all what I'm about. But at the same time, I'm also going to try and give you a little bit of knowledge. No, I didn't ignore Leanna, saw that hey beautiful, laugh and rush me ladies. Right, so the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is mindset, and then we're going to go into a little bit about integrity and balance in your business, about how you balance that out. Okay, so we're going to be getting in depth tonight and really getting inside here, and the reason being is because, like I said, I'm all about energy, I'm all about like craziness, I'm all about passion, energy, excitement, engagement. It's what builds your business. But let's be honest, like, this business is tough, yeah? Like, my previous careers, I've been a gas engineer for 15 years, a personal trainer, I've done modelling, I've run my own businesses. Do you know what? I'm nearly at my year's anniversary in Nu Skin. 2 weeks to go and I'm at my 1 year anniversary. And do you know what? This has probably been the hardest thing I've ever done, but the most rewarding. Now, whether you've been in this business for 5 minutes and you've placed your order, now you're watching this live, or you've been here for 2 years, you know, it doesn't matter. This business is tough, but the most rewarding thing you'll ever do. So what you need to be switched on with all the time here is mindset. Now, I'm going to go through some things here. Now, I'm not really going to go to the, like, you need to read this book, you need to do this affirmation, you need to do that affirmation. You know, I'm literally going to talk to you about some things that I've gone over recently with a lot of my guys, and I've broken it down. And the reason why I've broken it down is we all talk, and whether you've been in this business like 1 day or 2 years, like I said, you would have heard people talking about your why. And, you know, whether you just started, you'll be, I don't get the whole why. Like, what's the why? I don't really understand, especially if you're brand new. Never done network marketing before. Because same as me, you know, I kind of understood the whole why concept from fitness because I wanted to achieve things in fitness. So when I wanted to achieve things in fitness, I had to set myself big goals. I had to understand why I was doing it. So I kind of got the whole why concept. But if you don't know what it is, you know, you're in this business to make money, right? That's why you joined. Same for me. Day one, all I wanted to do was make money. Simple as that. Just jump in, head first, feet first, everything first, and just go and make some money. But then it gets tough. And now when it gets tough, that's when your mindset doesn't, you know, you just have to be on point with it. But not only that, you just need to understand more why you're doing it. You can have the strongest mindset in the world, but if you don't know why you're doing the business, it doesn't matter how strong your mindset is. So how I've broken this down for people recently, and I've had some good responses, so that's why I've broken it down for you guys tonight. First of all, we get into the integrity side of things in 4 ways. So you need to know your why. Now, I've heard this conversation many times. It's like, yeah, what's your why? What's your why? And people sit there like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing this. You know, some people don't know their why. They don't understand, because all you come here for is just to make money, and you're not entirely sure what your why essentially is. So to understand your why, the first thing I want you guys to either write down or think about or go away and think about later on is, why did you start the business? Okay, that's number one. Why did you start the business? Now, that could be anything. It could be because you wanted to go and make more money. It's because you were fed up in the job you were doing. It's because you saw someone on Facebook earning crazy amounts of money. You wanted to do it. Or because you tried a product and you think, oh, do you know what? I really like that product. I wouldn't mind recommending that to my friends. So there's, you know, why did you start the business? That's your first stepping stone. But also, the good thing about that is that's a recruitment tool as well. Is your story, because why did you start the business? That's your story. You know, I've said that before in the other morning in the call. That's a recruitment tool, okay? If you're thinking, oh, I can't go and talk to people, it's because you don't know why you do it. You don't know why you started. You don't know your story. So that's the first stage of your story, essentially. That's the first stage of your why. So you need to turn around and say, why did you start the business? And it could be for anything, like I said. It could be because you just want to go make some more money. It's because you're fed up in your day job. You don't know what you're doing. You've used a product. You like the product. You want to go talk about it yourself. Anything. That's the first stage of your why. Okay. Number two is, what is your long-term vision in the business? Okay. What is your long-term vision in the business? Now, I'm talking about, like, where do you want to be? Right, long term. Like, for me, I know what my kind of long-term goal is essentially. I want to retire by the time I'm 40. So I've got 6 years to go. And I've wanted to retire since I've been 40 for a long time. You know, since I was 17, 18, first started gas engineering, I was like, I'm going to be retiring when I'm 40. And I could never make that kind of money for the future security. Yes, gas engineering is a well-paid job, but it doesn't provide you with the longevity. I can't sit back and be like, yay, this is still the long-term income coming in now. I can't do that. When I realised the potential of network marketing, when I realised the potential of Nu Skin, I thought, this is it. This is my vehicle, that I can do that. So my 6-year goal is to be able to retire by the time I'm 40. My long-term goal is that when my business is worth millions, like 20 million, 10 times 20 million, I'm then going to be able to say to the little man, when I'm, well, he won't be so little then, because I'll be on my deathbed, he's going to be a big man by then. I can say to him, here, son, this is yours. Go have some fun. You know, it's already making a ton of money, and you can go do what you want with it. So, number one is, why did you start the business? Could be anything. Number two, what's your long-term vision with the business? Okay? So what's your long-term vision? So for me, like I said, I want to be able to sign something down to my son when I'm older, my long-term thing, because I want to make a lot of money. So my long-term vision essentially is, I want to make a ton of money. Number three is, why do you want to achieve your vision? Okay, so then you think about that. So why do you want to achieve your vision? So mine, like I said, I want to be able to give my little boy something when I'm on my deathbed, when I'm retiring, when in my will, this business, this is going to be his when I go out. In my will, my business is going to be his. And, well, if we'll have more children, have one more, so we're not having any more than 2 kids. No way. So we can have 2 kids, not having 3, not having 4. No way. So my business and Hayes will be aware, you know, it will be divided between the 2 of them. That's how it'll be. And it'll also go down to our grandkids. And it's just going to be able to go down and go down and go down. And the reason why I want to do that, so you have to ask, why do I want to do that? The reason why I want to do that is, I've said this on previous calls before, when my granddad, he got very ill, bless him, and he had to be put into a home. And what happens when you go into a home? They take your house off you, because your house has to pay the bills of the home. So when he passed away, he didn't have anything to leave my dad. Only him and my dad's brother. There was 3 brothers, one passed away, so there was 2 brothers left. And my granddad didn't have anything to leave him apart from pocket change, basically. You know, a little bit of saving left in the bank. That was it. Virtually nothing. And he's grafted his whole life, fought through the wars, was in the Navy, was an engineer, done all sorts his whole life. You know, passed around his 90s in the end, and he couldn't leave him anything. Couldn't, because the system took everything. You know, that's not happening to me. My dad, He is now 70, he's 69, he's 70 this year, and he's still working a little bit here and there, you know, but again, there's no way I'm going to be doing that. So that is why I want to achieve my long-term vision. So then, number 4, okay, what action are you going to take to achieve your vision? Now, I'll tell you that, that's easy for me, easy. The action I wanted to take, anything it takes, anything for me to get there, you know, within ethical reasons and within Nu Skin guidelines, because we don't break the guidelines here, you know, but literally it's going to, you know, whatever it takes, whether I don't get any sleep for God knows how long, you know, whether I have to contact 1 million people to find my 12, you know, I don't care. I will do that. I will go through the trenches if I have to in this business. I will go through the hard times if it takes to get there, because it means so much to me. So if you don't know your why, that's how I personally find a really simple way to break it down is, why did you start the business? Okay, what's your long-term vision with the business? Now, why do you want to achieve your long-term vision? And the thing is, you may think, you know, my long-term vision is, you know, I just want to pay some more, pay a little bit of money for bills. I want to treat the kids a little bit. You know, everyone's long-term vision is bigger than the others. You know, it really, really is. Some people haven't got the crazy million pound dreams. They haven't. Some people just got a lot less dream. But then again, there's all reasons why. And if you don't know why you want to achieve that, then you have to turn around and say, ask yourself, why again? Why again? Why again? People say, we're always working on a price, see what happens in 4. Exactly, Joe, yeah, see what happens in a 4 or 5 years plan. And do you know what? What I turn around and say to people in that situation, I hold my phone up and I'm like, I'd rather be working anywhere in the world off this thing than sitting between 4 walls I don't like every day at work. That's why. You know, there's the big difference. But yeah, so ask yourself, there's 4 things, okay? Why did you start the business? What's your long-term vision with the business? Why do you want to achieve that vision, okay? And then what action are you going to take? And there's your why, okay? That is your why in those 4 things. Because you know what? You might think to yourself, you know, oh, my why is because I want to support my children and I want to give them a life I never had. That's fantastic, that's amazing. But in that, you haven't included your action. And that's why at the end of this one, I've included why you started and your action, because the action is the biggest thing. You can have, like I said earlier, the best mindset in the world, but if your action isn't there, your action isn't there, okay? And so the next one I'm going to go on to very quickly is vision boards, okay? We all have a vision board. You can see mine there amongst all my Lego. I'm 34 and I still like Lego. I don't play with it because Lego doesn't get played with. It gets made and then gets stayed, and you don't do anything. You build it and you leave it there to look at. You don't play with it. And children know this when they come into our house. They do not play with my Millennium Falcon. But that's my vision board. Just there. You can see it, okay? So, on your vision board, what do you have in your vision board? Here's the thing. How do you set up a vision board? If you're applying, or someone said to you, or you send a video, you need to have a vision board. You've got to have a goal board. You're thinking to yourself, what am I going to put on my goal board? Oh, I don't know. And you think, oh, am I going to put like a car on there, or a bag, or a house I want, or I don't know. And you don't know. Yeah. So again, I've broken it down so we can make it nice and simple. So you can put 5 categories, okay? You know, I'm not to bring my 2-year-old. So you've got 5 categories, okay, for your vision board. Okay, number 1, what goes on there is your long-term vision, your long-term goals. Now, on mine, I've got like a 3 million, so 5 million, I can't remember the how, it's a massive house, a huge house, huge, monstrous house. That's my long-term thing, big, monstrous house that I know when within my action I'll take within my why and my long-term goals, that big multi-million pound house is going to be affordable. So that's on there for my long-term one, okay? Right, number 2, short-term, because we need short-term goals. It's all very well saying, well, I want to get this long-term. You need stuff short-term. Now, my short-term ones, I don't mind sharing it. I've got custom design suits. I've got Louis Vuitton bags. I've got other little fancy bits like that on there. You know, I've got my Ford F-150 Lightning truck on there I'm going to be getting. So they're short-term ones, but your short-term one, it doesn't matter, even if it's just like saying affording the food shop, you know, without having to check my bank. It could be something like that. Putting petrol in the car without having to worry about what's in the bank. It could be something like that. It could be anything it means to you short term. It could be, I don't know, taking your kids out to Chesterton or Alton Towers or whatever for the weekend. Just treating them for the day. It could be something small like that. It could be anything. But you need to have a long term and you need to have a short term on there, okay? The next one is something meaningful. So you need something really deep and meaningful that you look at that and think, I'm fucking gonna get you. And you need something on there that grabs you really tight by the heartstrings, okay? And that one on there is for, like, well, did have Disney World on there. I had Disney World on mine, I know Hayes had one there, so Disney World's got to come off, and I'm going to put something more meaningful on there. There's something I know deep in my hearts, I want to do my little boy. I'm not going to share it just yet, but when I do share it, it's going to be going on there, and I will share it with you guys, but that's going to be going on my vision board there, okay? Something meaningful for me. That's why there's a big gap in the middle, as you can see. And then, number 4, you need business. You need something business on there. I've spoken to people quite a few times about the vision boards, and they've got all sorts of things on there, but nothing business related. You need something on the business related, so you need to know what direction you're going in, okay? Now, as you can see, I've got a line of pin titles on there as well, because we all put pin titles on there. But a pin title don't mean shit unless you've got the organisation and the pay to go alongside it. You know, so have your pin titles on there, but you need the figures on there. You need to know, like, money. How much money do you want to be making? I've got 10k on there because that's my first kind of goal. I've got a 10, as you can see, the 10k check, and that white thing there says 10k because I know exactly the figure I'm going to. So I've not just got the pin titles. I want there. I've got the first stepping stone of money. So you need to have your. We're back. Sorry about that. Can everyone re-hear me? We've lost loads and loads of followers now. Do apologise about that. I knew the Wi-Fi would crash on me. My 4G would crash me in my office. So, are we back? Can everyone hear me okay? I see people saying, Dan, come back. There we go. So we're back. So I do apologise about that. I haven't got my stand anymore, so if the phone shakes a little bit, I do apologise. So where did I get to? Yeah. Business. So you need business things on your vision board as well, okay? So like we said, you can have all the pin titles you want on there, but like I said, pin titles don't mean anything unless you've got the organisation and the business to go with it. So you need your figures on there. You need to know how much money that you want to be making from this business on your vision board. Like I said, on my one, I've got 10k on it. That's my first stepping stone. Add new Wi-Fi to my vision board. Do you know what, Lauren? We have got Sky Fibre. We have got the best Wi-Fi that Sky offer. We've even got a booster upstairs, but because we live in the woods, apparently the Wi-Fi isn't very good around our house. So we can't do anything because of the big trees and the woodland that we live around here. So it's a bit annoying, but it happens. Shell's just put, what do we do? Stand here, wait for new live to come on. Well, but everyone else can hear me, right? Is that right? Or is that just an old comment coming up? Must be an old comment. Anyway, I'm going to carry on. Otherwise, it's not, none of it is going to make sense. Okay, number 5 on your vision board. The 5th thing on your vision board. Nikki, well, it's rubbish. I know we complained to Sky about it already. Right, number 5 on your vision board is something outrageous. Okay, so when you're looking at your vision board and you can see you've got your long term on there, you've got your short term on there, you've got your meaningful on there, you've got your business on there. You need something outrageous that you're going to look at and it's going to make you tingle a little bit and it's going to make you a bit scared, but when you get it, you ain't going to be feeling those tingles, you're not going to be feeling those fears. Trust me, on my one, I've got a McLaren P1, it's £1 million car, and that's crazy, and I want to buy it cash, so that's what's on my one. So you need something outrageous on yours as well, okay? You need something big and outrageous. But now, we're going to get into the second part, and I want to try and do it quickly, so I do apologise about the delays. But I'm going to need a glamorous assistant now to hold my phone, as I don't have my stand anymore. So I have a little lady working next to me, so I'm going to ask her to come and hold my phone for me, please. Hazel, can you come and hold the phone, please? So she's going to come and hold, so we've got my glamorous assistant that is going to come and hold my phone. Right, so hold it just there. Perfect. That's it. Fantastic. This is better. We can see more. Everyone's loads of laughing faces coming up. But right, so I'm going to talk to you guys. Can you turn it down slightly? That's perfect. I'm going to talk to you guys, right, how to get balance and integrity in your business. Okay, so I've done this earlier. Loads of people said apparently you can undo the mirror effect, but I spent ages writing this back.
I've got an idea. I'll show you what he's done. I'll tell you. Show them what you've done. Hold it up. So Dan wrote all of this backwards.
That's it. I want to talk through it. Don't do too
much.
In the
kitchen.
So I wrote all of that in the kitchen backwards so you guys could see it properly on Facebook Live. But so, loads of laughing face coming, all from Joe Skipsey, funnily enough. But right, so you need balance and integrity in your business. But how do you get that? Okay, well, it boils down to 3 things, right? And I'll lift it up and show you in a second. The first one is contribution, okay? So the first one you've got to think about in your business is contribution, okay? What are you contributing? Now the thing, there's 2 sides to contribution, okay? There's give and there's take, okay? Now you need to be giving out as much as you're taking back, okay? Because if you are constantly giving out, you're not accepting things back in. You're never going to be taking it. But if you're constantly taking from people and you're not thinking about what you're giving back, you haven't got any integrity. So you need the balance there. Okay, I'm going to show you something. Oh, I haven't got a whiteboard pen, but I'll do it in a second. Right, the next one is excellence. Okay, now people get confused with excellence. They think excellence is like a natural born talent. They think excellence is... they think something that you have to learn it, but you know what? There's not. There's 2 sides to excellence. One is an attitude, and the other side is a skill. Now the thing is, you can have the most skill in the world. You can be the most skilled person in the world, but if your attitude stinks, then do you know what? Again, you've got 0 integrity. But then again, you can have the most solid, best attitude in the world possible, right? But at the same time, then you need to start developing the skills to get that exact integrity. Okay. And then the last one, final one, is recognition. Okay, there's 2 sides to recognition. There's internal recognition and there's external recognition. I'm going to give you an example of that. For a little thing is, I use a perfect example over the weekend. When I'm helping Cody with something, okay, and he's like, oh God, thanks Daddy, like he's so proud, you can see it in his eyes. He may not even say thank you because he's so excited at what I've helped him with. He may be building some Lego for him or doing a drawing for him or something, but it's the excitement you get from him. You get that internal feeling inside where you get that nice warm feeling where you know you've done something good. Okay, the second side is external recognition. If you're constantly chasing external recognition, and I'm talking about you're constantly chasing being up on stage, you're constantly chasing people shouting your name, you constantly want your name up in lights, but you're not doing it for internal satisfaction, we don't need any recognition, then again you've got no integrity. And how that looks is like this. As you can see, this is my backwards writing, so you can see it. So right, so you've got recognition, you've got 2 sides to it. You've got your external, you've got your internal. Okay, you've got your excellence in the middle, where you've got your skill and you've got your attitude. And then the bottom one, the biggest one for your business, this is the biggest, it goes in order. You've got the contribution, okay, where you've got give and you've got take. Okay, you need to think about all these, your contributions, your excellence and your recognition. Because then, do you know what? Once you've got the balance, imagine this. I need my whiteboard pen, but I haven't got it. You draw a line down the middle, where you're perfectly in the middle, then you have integrity, when you align all these 3, okay? But think about this. Now, you may be perfectly you may give and you may take evenly, and your first thought for people is going to be, what can I give to others? Because the more I give, the more I'm going to get back. So there's your balance. You've got that balanced, okay? And you've got your attitude and skill nailed, okay? You've got your excellence sorted. But all you're doing is chasing being up on stage. You're chasing the pin title. You're chasing Team Elite because you want to be the speaker. You want to be the public speaker. You want everyone in the world to know your name. Then what happens? It goes over there. So you have no integrity because not all 3 are lined up. See what I mean? Or let's think about this. You do things for internal satisfaction. You do things for external balance. You've got the attitude and excellence nailed. But all you're doing is take off everybody, and you're not thinking about what you can give back. Then what happens? Comes over there. Again, you have no integrity. You see what I mean? You have no balance. So to get the integrity, to get the balance, you need all 3 of these completely aligned up. Okay? So let me just see what I was saying for that. People that are attention seeking. Yes, exactly, Sarah. So people that are attention seeking, constantly, all they're looking for is external recognition. So they're over here. they've got no balance, they've got no integrity. Okay, but you can think about this in everyday life as well. But we're going to think about this in business. Okay, so your business, your contribution, how much you're going to help other people. Okay, and the more you help other people, the more you're going to get back. You think about it for excellence. You're going to learn the skills, so you have the right attitude, and then the recognition. You do things to help others, and you do things for the external recognition. Completely in balance, full of integrity. So I'm going to take that back because someone has just commented. Poor Hazel standing there all this time.
I just said my hand is aching.
Oh, poor Hazel holding the camera. So, let me see. So, yeah, absolutely agree. It puts people off. Yeah, so again, it's right. And those people, so think about this. The people, you can see how hot I'm getting. I get all sweaty when I do these lives. You can think about these people that constantly chasing external recognition. Constantly chasing it. They want to be on stage. They want the pin titles. They want the big noise. They want to be the one at the front of the room. They want to be the speaker. They just want this. They want this. I want this. I. They have no integrity. Okay, zero integrity. And do you know what? That is how you get far in a business. When you have a perfect line down the middle. I'll do a better picture later and I'll put it in the comments afterwards so you guys can see it. Joe, I've got a tripod, but it's up in my office where I've got no Wi-Fi apparently. And so think about that. That is what you guys need, okay? You need to have them all perfectly in line. So I love doing this bit at the end of lives. Any questions, fire them over. Then I will try and answer anything I can. So that's the end of my little mindset bit. I hope that was helpful. Setting up your why, setting up your vision board, you know, and then learning about the balance and integrity. And I'll put a picture at the end of it. So I hope that was helpful, people. And if there's any questions or anything at all, I can answer, whether it's mindset, whether it's business, where I get my energy from, you know, anything at all, you can then ask below and I shall try and answer for you. You know, so did you see my question about the vision board? I don't think I did, Leanne, so if you want to write it again, then I'm scrolling through in the comments now. No, I can't see anything, Leanne, so write it back again and then I will go through it. Oh, sorry, Jill, I didn't mean to make you cry. But, you know, it's true. You know, things need to, you know, pull on your heartstrings a little bit, and that does with me. But it doesn't. It kind of not pulls on my heartstrings in the sense it makes me determined. It makes me feel very motivated. It doesn't make me get welled up. It makes me quite angry, actually, in the sense that he had to work his whole life fighting the wars to have his house taken, to pay bills because of an illness he caught, to then not be able to leave his family anything. And all that makes me think is, no way is that happening to me. No chance. So yeah, so Leanne, I just wondered on your visual, do you just use pictures that you know the meaning of, or do you use wording as well as super specific? For me, on mine, it is all pictures apart from a magic check, and I've got actually printed out the figure 10,000. Well, I've got 10K because that's how much. That's my first big check on one. So, you know, they're the only ones, but make it meaningful for you. If you find you pick up better from wording, use wording. If you find better that you pick up from pictures, use pictures. There's no one way suits all in this business or whatever. You know, it's all down to you as an individual and how you want to do it and what more means to you. So pictures, you know, image, wording, whatever. So let me just read that quickly, Sarah. Yeah, do you know what, Sarah? I'm very similar, to be fair. I understand where you're coming from, that about not really writing down goals. It makes you feel uncomfortable. Not doing a vision board, it makes you feel uncomfortable. I've always been at that, and my vision board was done. Me and Hazel updated ours when I think when. It was, you know, no, we all updated them fully when we moved into this house. We updated our vision boards because I had a little one at the old place, but when we moved in here, we updated it more. But I've always been the same. I've never been really one to write down my goals. So I've got them in my head, but now I've started to write down a few more things here and there. But for me, as long as it's in there and it's deep inside there, that's enough for me as an individual, is that I don't feel that I need to have things written down clearly in front of me every day. But again, everybody's different, okay? Some people do need things written down constantly. Some people just need to leave it in their head. Some people don't need a vision board. But, you know, that these are the way people do things. Find what works for you is the best way possible. Okay. Is that everything? Because if it is, then I can let you all go for the evening. And you have Hazel tomorrow doing the Wakey Wakey call at 8 AM. So make sure you tune in for that one. I'm probably going to give you guys a big break from me for a bit, because you've had me hammering you this weekend with all the energy. And I saw someone earlier call me the Duracell bunny. So that made me laugh a little bit. But yeah, if there are any more questions, waiting for a couple more minutes. If there's nothing left, then we shall leave it. I'm just scrolling through. I thought there was another one I missed. My kids get psyched for the Wakey Wakey calls. I love the Wakey Wakey calls. Absolutely love them. Whether or not I'm doing them, I love watching them. Absolutely love watching them. We'll always watch them over breakfast before I head off to the gym and to drop Cody to nursery or to the gym. Always sit there and watch them. Absolutely love them. So tomorrow, actually, around the time Hazel's doing one, we've got my nephew staying here. We're going to be making pancakes in the morning for the kids. So you could have one in the kitchen going on with Hazel trying to... I think what we should do, we should set Hazel a challenge. She should do a 10-minute Wakey Wakey call. At the end of it, we should try and get her to flip a pancake on Facebook Live for everyone for a bit of Friday fun. She's now saying, oh God. So I think let's get some votes on here. Who says when she's finished a Wakey Wakey call at 8:10, she should... There's loads of laughing faces coming. That she should flip a pancake on Facebook Live. Loads of them now. I will cook it ready, and she'll have to come down and flip it live in the morning. So that should be a good way to finish the week off. But listen, guys, I'm gonna let you all go now. So, like I said, I always say this, and I'm going to end on saying this, okay? And it means so much. Again, your mindset can be absolutely nailed. Your affirmations, your vision board, your goal setting, your definite purpose statement, everything can be on point. But none of it means anything unless you're taking massive, massive, massive action. Most people, when they start the business, haven't got a clue what they're doing, but all they know is they know how to make money, and it's to sell products and to help other people do the same. Simple action. So when you guys get off this call tonight, you're on your own, because you're not going to be on Facebook Live anymore. So it needs action. When you wake up in the morning, you know, you'll see Hazel's call, you'll be pumped up. Then, but at the end of the day, that motivation can die. And one thing I know I'm very good at doing is pumping people up and get the energy, get people to crazy pumped up, energized. But again, when I'm gone, it's down to you guys to take the action. So always be at the forefront of your mind. Should always be action, action, action. Because there's used to be an old saying in network marketing: if your mouth isn't open, you're not making any money. Well, 99% of us on here do things on Facebook nowadays, don't you? So if you're not in your messenger and you're not typing, or you're not out there posting about products, you're not making any money. Talk to people. Okay, so take massive, massive action. So you get your mindset right, but action is the biggest one. All right, so I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to jump on mine because I've got a bunch of stuff to catch up with now today. So I'm going to be taking huge action now. I hope all of you guys are going to be taking even bigger action yourself now. And we're all going to be super successful. And look out for Hazel's 8 AM call tomorrow. So have a good evening, everybody.